Okay, so like now with me being past that underworld part and shit, now on my spiritual journey, I've basically been able to understand how to manage those two energies. I've definitely educated myself more. I basically picked back up from where I left off when it came to me tapping into, just the the philosophy part of things, the history of us, how the religions tie together, how the universe and planets are working with us, how our organs are even our biological anatomy is the same as how the planets are aligned. Um, so it's things like that. And sun gaze, moon gaze, work with water, fire, firework, light work and dark work. Embracing both sides, because that's at the point where I'm at now, embracing both sides of those energies, working with herbs. I mean, it's such a big. Didn't realize that everything in this life is set up for you to be a god, for you to be great, for you to be. Also, a lot of YouTubers that I watch, I'ma name them. I like the way I am. But anyways, Bahati Life, Shanetta's Divine Tater, whatever, however you say the cards. Pretty Boss Lady. I'm gonna shout those YouTubers out. I'm gonna tag their names below. I watch their videos and they've been with the part I'm at now. It has a lot to do with me reaching out to others, me knowing my divine path and going forth and doing so and putting my best foot forward, and my rebirth has happened, and I kind of got verifications from those women in my own spiritual experience that I've been having. My rebirth experience, I'll go ahead and talk about that because those women had readings because I go with all three of them. They have all different characteristics for me. I feel like they're my friends, they my homegirls. I call up when I need answers because they do the tater readings, the little car readings because I know I'm not saying it right, the little car readings, and Bahati Life, she's my Aries friend that's very logical and very, she makes sense. This is me imitating her. She makes a lot of sense and she has very good meaning behind, and she's very strict and she's going to tell you how it is. Pretty Boss Lady, that's my boss up chick. When I just like, she's the type of bitch I would get some drinks with, kind of, what's up, girl? Let's catch up on this tea ass shit. But she kind of just gives you those realistic, like, it is what it is, and this isn't what it isn't. That down to earth type of girl that I would want to hear that type of encouragement from. And then Shanetta, she's my good energy. I have a lot of Pisces spirit, so she's my good energy, happy go lucky. She's gonna sprinkle a lot of shine on you. She's that type of energy. So I take off through those women's readings and I interpret them in my own way or whatever. And all the time, I'm not gonna say majority of the time, all the time, all of the readings are connected and they all pretty much tell me the same three thing in three different ways. So those women are very awesome and they're very good at what they do. But they all three tell me the same thing in three different ways, and they do the pick a card. So it has to be very ironic that all my pick cards are pretty much the same from all three of these women telling me in a different way, but they're all detailed in a different way also, and I get it from a different perspective. So, but yeah, my rebirth experience that I had, this was the week before last, or last like 2 weeks ago or something. I live on the 17th floor here in Puerto Rico, and y'all, we've been having these water bugs that just been coming out of nowhere, which has been really weird to me. Which is, it is more, rainy season is kind of over or whatever, but not really. It's almost over. So we still in rainy season or whatever, and like these water bugs, we on the 17th floor, which is very weird. Like I'm like, what the fuck is these water bugs coming from? But they've been in my house or whatever. So I saw three of them, 3 different days. I saw three water bugs, and I'm like, no, this was happening all in one week. I was like, okay, this is weird. But the last experience that I had with the last water bug, I was candle lighting, you know, a ritual thing because I'm very new to all this stuff. But I was doing that and I was trying to draw. I was drawing in my spirit guide and whatever. And that night I was seeing an orb in my corner of spirit, in my corner, the corner of my eye that night. Um, And I was like, okay, I know somebody's here with me, and I felt a comforting feeling when I saw that orb. So it wasn't anything like that I felt that I needed to like really protect myself with from. It's something that I wanted to protect me. You know, it was a very much good spirit, beautiful spirit, and I actually called that spirit the night before to come and guide me and continue. And I had that all day. I was thinking about my spirit guide and stuff, and so I knew she had to be present. So and that night I had woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, okay, let me go and let me go and do some work. So I went, did some work, lit my little candle, asked for my spirit guides and thanks to my ancestors for them to help along the way too if needed. If they need to give me signs, let me know what's up or whatever. This roach kept attacking me and I thought it was trying to attack my candle. And you know, roaches in Dallas, they be flying. Them water bugs be flying and shit. So I didn't know what type of Puerto Rican ass bug this was, cause you know it's some different breeds over here and shit. And I guess this nigga didn't fly, but this nigga was fast, and he was resilient to that bug spray, bitch, cause he was trying to attack. So I didn't want to kill him, but I was like, baby, you got to go. You're not gonna just be attacking me, trying to ditch my shit. Like, no. So I was spraying and spraying and spraying. I sprayed him down. Actually got some of that shit in my lungs, kind of fucked me up, but that's all right. Up what roaches meant, cockroaches and shit, and it meant the rebirth. And I had been seeing from the women that I was that I'm having my rebirth, and I actually am working hard, and all this shit is paying off, and all that being said, and I was like, okay, what's up? You know, I was feeling good about myself, and I was like, wow, this is my rebirth. And then just with me actually being able to see those orbs, because I'm being able to see orbs even more clearly now. Back when I was in Dallas, when I was in my dark period, I was seeing orbs too, but I actually got knocked in my eye by my ex. Like I said, that was a dark period in my life, and we was scared of him, but I started becoming way more masculine than him. That masculine energy is something serious. And if you're not balanced and you just dark, that darkness can take over. And hey, I bucked up on that nigga, had him scared talking about it. And I am kind of sorry that I said the things I said to him because I kind of really went in on him that last time he tried to get back on me. So I definitely had my rebirth experience or whatever. That was, I keep on jabbing on, but I definitely had my rebirth experience then, and those women verified it with me. Also, two women that I do watch for like, cause these are some real ass bitches. Period. I'ma just say it like that. They some real ass bitches. Lucid living dreams. Lucid living dreamers. Lucid living dreams. I'm gonna tag them below. Definitely, I watch her. I love her. She's an amazing woman, beautiful dreads. Love her freeformness. And another woman I watch is Conjure Queen. I just uh, got onto her channel a few days ago. Actually, at the beginning of this week. I like her energy. She talks a lot about working with dark energy, dark magic, and don't be scared of it. Both of those women talk about that, and both of those women, I actually really much get where they coming from. It resonates with me. That's where I came from. Everything they're saying, because you have to watch their videos when it comes to them, and they know what the fuck they talking about. They have a lot of experience with these things. They have a community around them. Both of those women, they give a lot of good energy and good information. More than anything, a lot of information. You have to check their channels out. They talk about a lot of real nigga shit, and if you're a real nigga, check them out. Not only check them out if you're a real nigga. If not, it's not gonna resonate with you, and you only know if you're a real nigga if anything I'm saying penetrates you. So yeah. uh what else can I say? And also, with that being said, I said earlier I had referred to those three women, which were the Tatarina women. I also had experiences when this week it was called for me to go ahead and be real and speak out and go ahead and do what's divine for me to happen in my divine vision, because I see much more for myself and I know there's much more for myself, especially when I had a vision. And now I gotta shut back the other two women, the two dark women, the dark energy women that I was staying lucid living and Conjuring Queen. Um, those two women, they talk a lot about working with the moon and other deities and things and tapping into that. And I've been working a lot with that and working with the moon. I just work with the moon, period. That's just what I like to gaze at the sun, but I work with the moon. That's just how it works out for me. I don't know how it works out for you. That's what I do. I'm just a dark energy worker. I work with a lot of dark energy. I've accepted that about myself. Even the deity that I like, I always say her name wrong, and I actually need to study more on this. And I actually haven't called her by name or anything because I'm scared I'm gonna say it wrong, and I need to study more about. I really addressed with Isis, her sister, Nef Nefenti. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I suck at reading shit correctly. So I just read shit and spell shit my own way and cut my own terminology and shit. So if I say words and I say them my own definition, oh the fuck well, bitch. I don't care. I don't. I don't. But so anyways, I really address with that energy, and she like leads the dark underworld and the and leads them through their afterlife journey. And she works. Her husband is Satan, or Saturn. So it's that energy that I like a lot. I kind of tap into. I've been that's been kind of with me, that I felt resonated with me specifically, even when it comes to the Egyptian gods, and if you want to use those deities, that's the one that I kind of that kind of penetrates with me. But I don't know many deities, and I actually was gonna that was one of the things I was actually gonna study today more on. So yeah, and but I've been asking that dark energy to cause it's been here with me, and I've definitely felt it, and that's the energy that's been protecting me. Even now as I'm speaking, I'm getting like a love healing feeling over me. Um, that's my baby. But it's been giving me protection. It's been there with me when motherfuckers had me fucked up, when I was in situations I shouldn't have put myself in. When I've got hurt, that motherfucker be right there telling me, baby, it's alright, it's good, pick yourself up. You already knew that could have happened, or that would have happened. Hell, you know, like just tell me that real nigga shit that I know I need to hear. Cause I could sugarcoat myself a lot. I sugarcoat my own motherfucking mind. I confuse and and put toxic in my own mind and myself. So like we could be our worst enemies. So I definitely been using that energy, tapping with that, and it's came natural to me. It's not anything I had to first. I had to even really question. I had to question if it was light. Definitely had to do that because you just are like, I'll try to work with light energy or something. I'll be like, this feels real floaty. Like, I mean, it don't feel like I'm working with anything that's wrong. It feels beautiful and happy. But I mean, I get that same energy from that, and with that, I feel like type of I got you type of like that tough love hold that actually the love I kind of got from my mother. That's the type of love, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of love I know I needed because I even got that in a mother figure, the same vessel, the same family that I chose. You get what I'm saying? So I knew that that's divine for me. That's kind of what I needed. Or and like I said, that was another big thing on my journey that I had to work with when it came to relationships. Just accepting that and loving her, and accepting myself more than anything, because we having problems with other people because we don't love ourselves. We not okay with ourselves, and that's the hardest thing for us to admit. But that's the realest shit that we can ever admit ever to our motherfucking self, that we not good with ourselves, that we the toxic ones. We're the ones that are dirty. It's not them that did us wrong. We did us wrong. We knew they could do that because we attracted that. And that's the best and worst thing you can do to yourself, but the best. Hell, the best. That's that dark. That's that dark. That shadow side. That dark energy you have to work with. You have to realize, and you have to embrace and love. And I just so happen to be attracted and just tap into that, and it just works more with me better because that's what resonates with me. And that's what I realized on my journey up to this point, and that's what I'm tapping into too. I definitely need to, but that's the deity that I've kind of felt that it was, and I have also November. It's also the time of the year too, the season too. That probably could have a lot to do with it, and me realizing what this is at this time of the year. I don't know, but yeah, it does resonate with somebody though, because I know it's a lot of people I can touch, and I'm just out here to just kind of speak and talk. And I know, like I said, it's more for me to do. I have a lot that I'm trying to manifest and work with, and that I've been working. I've been doing a lot of work here, so I know it's gonna pay off, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Why not? So, peace and love.